Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, and we are... Hello, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, and we are still speaking to the people. Hello, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where we are still taking part in some weird dating sim. Sorry, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does this kind of thing happen often? No. This is the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, David, it's nice that I get to spend so much time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Just like I said, he still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat her on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Right, so I've got to write another poem now, so... Depression. Family. Chocolate. Marshmallow. Kiss. Silly. Scars. Starscape. Destiny. Hurt. Bed. Shame. Infinite. Unrestrained. Fireflies. Fireworks. Inferno. Horror. Fantasy. Uncontrollable. Unending. Melancholy. Suicide was there. Fuck me. Whisper. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. It's got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. In the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi David. Yo Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I sort of am. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always a simple thing to you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? But that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Eh? But why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She funnels to the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins for it. Haha, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face was in her book as always. I wasn't listening at anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell David to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved with that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad. Now I have to accept the retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Suki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Bap. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles under the desk. Ow! What was... cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. She glances over. Is that a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. She hugged Cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Grappling tears over the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, so good. Suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh jeez, I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, could you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances down. Monica isn't in the classroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. Very popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? She quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, David. She smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently and I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not real. I chose to leave Sayuri's mischievous escapade out. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled in. Sayuri something already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down on the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I should probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening into Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to some of the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. Festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that, you know, at all, you know. You just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we could all do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, she has trouble finding any motivation at all. She can push her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Christ. Open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. There's a school of a napping club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Eh? She glances round at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair isn't sticking out all around here. So your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you that because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Try to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see her better looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to get a friend that does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy about like this. Aren't you? I guess. Well, hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. You ever buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see guys' blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. She hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew, that's so much better. Puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all those embarrassing things, eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, diary. Oh, well, I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! David, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic with Sayuri, so trots away to retrieve her poem. Show Monica. Don't what? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I take that. Also, that's not going bad. Happy you're applying it, so maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I don't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Good poem. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends with Sayuri are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But there are also similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I guess that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Well, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Well, let's take a look. pizza. Oh. Load me. What the fuck? It's weird. You scroll down, it says load me. It's weird. I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, you know? I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how to space your words could totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard to me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, fucking hell no again. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What are we even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Right, so I'm going to save a game. See, she just said that, so I'm actually rather, that's, no creep me out, but just like a little bit of foreshadowing going on there, so no. I'm going to show Natsuki now, because that's what is it. Well, if it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. I guess I wanted to try something a bit different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem. Everyone's saying that. Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Well, that's a little unnecessary, but think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. But yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Okay. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's way too short. I was just warming up. We didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. I mean, the mess is pretty straightforward. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies, and it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how people think my... It doesn't matter, it could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out and make fun of or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as it's not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. Like you and your manga. I think people just need to learn to respect someone for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right, at least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless it's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to that. Okay, so... Hey Yuri, let's see what you've written for today. Well done David, your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't wave it. If it feels like you can't get your poem to feel perfect, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander throughout your feeling. I'm cold. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. A very intimate exercise, sorry. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Is this the poem you wrote for today? She nods and timidly hands me the poem. yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Nasuki also write something like that? It's about someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. Yeah, she did? Yeah. She was talking about how it didn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. So you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me it seems like she's the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Oh, don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I wouldn't probably hate myself. I might have... Oh shit, that skipped. I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, Sayuri. My goodness, this is so good, David. Eh? I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. It's too honest sometimes, Sayuri. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion had to be a little bit more constructive than that. Maybe in Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it, eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? When I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a David poem. That makes it extra special. Like you can feel your feelings in it. She hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works, but then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. You don't, you may end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make it a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings. Thanks, David. I should go write that down now. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. So, oh, fucking hell. It was just the first bit. I was like, what the fuck? Scraping and scraping. Holy crap, Si, did you really write this? Of course I did. I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. See that? It's always kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Not the speaker over. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit. Writing's like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. More foreshadowing. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. What if this is one of those times? But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay everyone, We're all done reading each other's poems. I have something extra planned today, so if anyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. So we have to do something for the festival. It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Oh, instead of embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the events. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. You don't really think it's that bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayuri, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share them with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know we can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. I guess I don't really have choice. Yeah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, we'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook with a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to... I know I'm a bit... It's getting to the point now, it's dragging on. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. She clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Her voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she emulates with perfect timing. Enunciates, sorry. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. She snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation, and the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud, we were just so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, she holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem. This one's called My Medal. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Don't have to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best in your own way. I see. Okay then. She begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from her voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. She finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even David liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fit you really nice. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems with that soft gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind it depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Asuki? Don't make me go before David. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. As well as David lowered everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's fine, I might as well get it over and done with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. So I have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. This is horrible. That's actually made me feel my fucking... no, actually, that's probably what it says. The fucking anxiety. Fuck me, by the way. I recite my poems. They're staring into my soul. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish it, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Enslaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. She begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, it's called Why You're All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out. Tell you what, by the way, that has actually put me off the fucking anxiety with them all looking at me. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, you should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting on this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. So the festival's coming up, so let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm with Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yeah. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, David. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I'm spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, fumbles over words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Well, walk home with Yuri, huh? I just thought that made my heart pound. I mean, given how hard it is for a socializer, I feel awkward to turn her down. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You, haha, you admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point speculating. That's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. Not long before you don't need me anymore, you know. Need you? I figure out what you're saying things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. She's a psychopath. Nobody in this club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. But then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Right, I'm going to leave this episode here now. Thanks very much for watching. I don't know what's going to... Something's going to happen at some point. I don't know what it's going to be like, but... thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.